to Monday the 29th of October. I am feeling better because last night, actually it was about mid-afternoon, just as I finished the cupboard, I could feel it coming on as I was doing the cupboard that something wasn't right. But I woke up this morning not 100% feeling much better. But look, the frost arrived last night, so everything's frosted over. Get the pavements all frosted over. Yep, time to get the gloves and the scarves. I'm ready to go to the gym. I'm not going to the gym just now. I'm going to go and clean my fridge. I have fed my mum and we're just waiting for the carers to come in. The bed is stripped, so get all that sorted as well, and clean my fridge, go to the gym, come back and clean upstairs, because that's Monday's routine. That's what I do on a Monday. So I'm so glad I feel much better. So I've already started the fridge. So everything is out ready to clean the fridge. Husband's ordering coffee, having a bacon sandwich. Looks good, doesn't it? Yummy. I'm just having coffee. Don't really like to eat before I go to the gym. I know you're supposed to, but I don't. So I come back and I have a right good brunch when I come back. Right, back to the fridge. So the fridge is done. So I've still got time. So I thought I'd give my dishwasher a clean as well. And actually, I was quite surprised because all the filters were quite clean, very clean. But then we rinse everything before we put it in the dishwasher. So I'll just give it a quick clean inside, and yeah, then I'll get to the gym. That's it done, and then I just get my husband to put everything back in. So the bits I hate doing. Now to the gym, and the sun's out on this frosty morning. I'm back from the gym, look, as you can tell. I even managed to get a washing out before I went to the gym. Here we go, got my bedding out just before I left as well. So I'm now just gonna get, oh look, the dogs want out. Do you want out, doggies? You got peepees? Here we go. Here's the other one, on you go. Just get this lot out now as well, and then go and feed mum her lunch just before the nurses come in. Then the carers will come in. Good morning and welcome to the 30th of October. It is about 8:30 and I'm just leaving for the gym. I'm going to do 3 classes this morning. I'm going to do half an hour HIIT, half an hour spin and a 15-minute core, and I've also got the dentist, and I've also got a coat on today because the weather's getting chilly and it's kind of foggy out there. It's foggy. Yeah, the carers have just left as well. I'm having a quick coffee before I go. It's once a princess, always a princess. Anyway, and then I'm gonna come back at some point from the dentist, give my mum her lunch, or maybe if I've got time give her a lunch before, and get downstairs cleaned. That's the plan today. Maybe squeeze in a wee bit editing as well. Oh, and the bag I'm carrying is my Longchamp. Such an easy bag to use, and of course I've got my fitting organizer inside of that. It's just been using it so much more since I got the organizer. So yeah, it's such a light bag, just worry-free bag. Better go because at this time the traffic's hell. Do you know how I say to you the story of my life is all about rushing around? Yeah. It's currently, what is it? This is 17:34, and actually it's not 17:34. See, because of this clock, I need to get my husband to change the clock. I ended up at my dentist appointment today an hour early, so we need to change it. So it's around about 4:30 just now, and I reckon the shop I'm going to closes at 5 o'clock. But I've just got a message from my youngest son. Look, Mum, could you go to the e-shop and get a proof of purchase for my phone? They won't email it to me and I need it, blah blah blah. So I'm in the middle of cleaning clothes, looking like, and rushing off to try and get a proof of purchase for my son. That's mum life for you. Doesn't matter what age they are, you know. When they go, Mum, can you? Mum goes running. So that's what I'm up to. So I went to the dentist today, said my teeth were perfect, and he said they were perfectly brushed. There you go. So yeah, I'm a bit OCD about brushing my teeth, you know, like I do it and then I go, oh, do I do it? So I have to, oh, I've got a procedure of doing it. You have to do all the front, then I have to go into all the sides, and I have to go into all the back, and then on the level, on the tops, and then I go in with my wee brush in between. You really needed to know how I brush my teeth, but very particular when it comes to brushing my teeth, and it was noted. So I felt as if I hadn't been to the dentist for ages. I normally get an appointment set to me, and I felt it had been such a long time. And because I keep eating these sugar-free sweets, but I'm addicted to them, I need to stop. I kind of thought I better get to the dentist and get these teeth of mine checked, but they were fine. So whilst I'm at the mobile shop, did I say it was for a mobile shop I was going to? I'm going to inquire about upgrading because I need to upgrade my phone, and because I've had the Louis Vuitton folio case, I haven't felt the need to upgrade, but now I'm at a point where my phone is so slow, it's driving me crazy. I can't even remember which one I've got. I think it's the 6. I'm not sure, but I think it's the 6. So of course, at this point in time, it's at the busiest, you know, coming up for when people are finishing up work. So I don't even know if I'm going to get there on time, but I'm going to try anyway. I think I'll phone him and serious check to see what time the shop closes before I actually get all the way down there, because it's getting the car parked and then getting there as well.
Hello?
Did you check what time the shop closes? Because I'm on my way down just now. And
it closes at 5:30.
5:30, right, okay. Do they know I'm on my way down?
Yeah, I just phoned and let them know.
Yay! Parking space, your beauty. Beautiful. Here we go. Lovely job. Hello and welcome to Halloween. Do you like my Halloween face? Yeah! Right. It is the 31st of October. It is Wednesday. The dogs are barking because I'm just in, and you know when I come in I bring them a treat. So I went to shush Lulu! I went to go and get them an advent calendar, and of course I don't just get them an advent calendar. So I just got some nice crisp breads, or bruschettas, or some people like to call them bruschettas. I just got with mum and dad coming round for coffee just now when they drop Georgie off, so we'll have some lemon cake for quickness. And I got an advent calendar for my husband and myself, just your traditional dairy milk advent calendar, and I got one for Theo as well. And I got some high fibre bread for my granddaughter. And I got some Zoflora, the Christmas one, and I got your treats. That's what they're waiting for. What else did I get? I got some Pop-Tarts as well, because I got them the last time and the carers and I had to be honest, really enjoyed them. I'm going to give you a treat, and of course what I went in for was the dog's advent calendar. So I got Lulu one and Lily one. So that's the advent calendars already. So I better open up the treats for the dogs. There you go, Lulu. There you go, Lily. Have to watch her. Her tummy's really dodgy when she eats these things. Is that good? Gone. Demolished. Yeah, try and get myself organised before all kicks off because I have Georgie today. Okay, look at me, I can't believe I look like this. But we've been for our walk. Georgie is sleeping, so now I am going to zoom around all of this kitchen and get all this tidied up. Because when you have babies, that's what happens. So, as quickly as I can. Excuse me. I'm gonna get this tied. Oh, and what I need to, I showed you I picked up. Excuse me. That's my Advent calendar's ready, and I just noticed they say good boy, and I've got 2 girls, but I'm sure they won't mind. So that's Lily's and mine. Well, we'll share that with Rico. Yeah, he might get a gin one. Hopefully. Doubt it. Right, I'm gonna tidy up and get my face sorted as well, and see if I can even jump into the shower before Halloween. Am I mad? I'm mad, I know. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, get my glasses on. I forgot to just put these Ray-Bans on, which will probably steam up right now. But it's sunny, sunny. So it's the 1st of November. It's my mum's birthday this month. It's my husband's birthday this month. I can't see a thing. Oh man. Okay. On my way to the gym this morning. And I've been going on about cutting down at the gym. Just things like that. Yesterday I was all for cancelling my membership and just not cancelling workouts, because working out is part of my routine. I could never stop working out, but so I would work out at home, do walks, do workouts in the house generally, and just avoid this traffic in the mornings, which, you know, if you leave early, you're catching everybody going to work, and I'm stuck in traffic and I get frustrated, you know, because I'm gonna run late for the class and blah blah blah, and there's absolutely no need for that, and I don't have to be doing that. So but I spoke to a couple of my friends about it, and they were why don't you just cut down classes, why don't you just stop doing the early ones, blah blah blah. So I am up early this morning, and I am doing an early class this morning. But I think that's the road I'm going to go down just now. I just feel everything's getting on top of me, because I have a timetable. I still have a timetable because of the carers coming in, things that need done for my mum, you know, so I can't just really suit myself because of all of that that's going on. So I'm going to cut out my 9 o'clock classes, basically. I'm going to cut my classes right down. That's the road I'm going to go down. I have been, like, I haven't really been going at the weekend and things like that. So like today on a Thursday, my normal routine at the gym would be a half an hour HIIT class, which I'm going to. Then I would be doing a 45-minute combat class, which I'm going to do. So I think the 2 classes on a Thursday night, I'm going to stop them as well. I do enjoy my balance and yoga, and it's a thing I've only just recently started doing. I was always very much into high impact classes, and I just felt the older I'm getting, I needed to start stretching out my muscles because of all the high impact, you know, your muscles shorten. So I just feel as if I needed to kind of do all these classes, and they are actually quite hard to do, especially for me, because I'm not kind of a, I like to say a bendy wendy, but I'm not very flexible. I am flexible because I've worked out, but I'm not, you know, I can't do the splits and things like that. So that's what I'm planning to do, and if I'm still feeling that the gym is getting too much, I'm just going to give up my membership, basically, because the gym is supposed to be a place where you relax, and I feel just now it's stressing me out. And like I said, I'm at that age, I don't want, if I can avoid stress, I'm going to avoid stress. There is absolutely no reason why I should be putting myself through things that I don't need to. I can work out myself. I don't need somebody to motivate me. I don't need a private trainer because I can motivate myself. I enjoy working out. Look, I get one of the most asked questions is, how do you motivate yourself? And I think I did a video on it. I am quite a competitive person. When I say I'm a competitive person, I don't compete against everybody else. I compete against myself. I always want to improve what I've done with my workouts. I don't like a standstill. So if I can do 20 press-ups one day, I want to do 21 the next day. That's the way I am. So when I say I'm competitive, I don't really compete with everybody else. I compete with myself, which sometimes can be worse because it's an ongoing circle. It's a continuous improvement. You just want to improve the whole time. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, but that's one of the main things that motivate me, is the fact that I see what it does. I see the advantages of working out. So that's where we're at. What time are we gonna be late again? Oh, here it is. It's 8:56 right now. My class starts at 9 o'clock. I'm now starting to stress out because I'm gonna be late. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to phone the gym and ask them to swipe me through so I don't get a strike against me, which is another thing. It's ridiculous, like a boot camp. So if you're late, if you don't turn up for the class, you know, if you don't cancel the class within 2 hours, you know, you get a strike, which means you can't rebook for a week, and blah 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 blah, and it's all of this, and I can't be bothered with all this hassle. I really can't. So I'm gonna actually now phone up the gym to see if they will swipe me through so I don't get a strike. I should be there within the next couple of minutes. Temperature today is 3.5 Celsius. It's Andrew. I'll be a couple of minutes, but I don't want a strike. Could you swipe me through, please?
Okay, hang on just 1 second. Let me go try.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, I gotcha.
Thank you so much. I'll be there in a couple of minutes.
No problem. I know it happens sometimes.
Okay, thanks a lot. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. That's me. See, I'm caught at the lights. I'm not that far away, but you know, if you're not there at that time, you get a strike. And I know the instructor that's taking this class, and he'll be fine with me not turning up sharpish. But you know, you've got life things. I've got the carers in the morning, so I need to kind of brief with the carers. We need to discuss things, so I can't just run out. I have to have these conversations with, you know, I've got things to do. So you know, if our conversation runs longer than expected, then I'm going to be late for the class. But and like everybody else, it's like one of the instructors, she said, you know, she doesn't have a problem, you know, if you're 5 minutes late, you're 5 minutes late. She says, I'm sure nobody goes out their way to be late. So common sense, which is not applied these days. So that's at 9 o'clock now. I'm still not at the gym. So the class has now started. Dearie me. And I don't even live that far away from the gym, but it's just because it's peak traffic just now. Here we are. 1 minute past 9. I have to wait for the barriers. There we go. And you do, of course, you do get some people that turn their snooty noses up when I turn up late, because I just don't understand. That's it, and I'm not wasting my time explaining to people that are not worth explaining to. So here we are. Catch you later. Okay, didn't do my workout. Went to the gym. Went to put my gym gloves on and realised my diamond bracelet was missing. So I'm gutted. I came home to check everywhere because I hate, like everybody, hate losing things. Just wanted to retrace my steps, but checked on my camera with yesterday's footage and realised it was actually missing yesterday. So, and I did a lot yesterday. You know, I went for walks, I went shopping, but I'm gonna go and revisit the shops. The likelihood of somebody handing it in is 0. But I'm going to do all that and then I'm going to go and report it to the police. Oh, so gutted. And then get in touch with my insurance. I'm really quite meticulous about insuring individual items like my bags and things over a certain value. But checking the insurance policy, I noticed my Cartier wasn't insured, so I don't know how that's happened. And that particular bracelet wasn't individually insured. So I'm just going to get in touch with my jeweller, get a valuation for it, and take it from there. I'm really gutted. It's a sentimental value as well. It was just, I love the bracelet, I love the two together, and it really feels weird not being on my arm. So I'm going to have to go get all of this organised, but I just, you know, sometimes talking to you just makes me feel a wee bit calmer. So yeah, let me go get on. I retraced my steps yesterday when I went for a walk with the dogs and Georgie, but really I knew doing it, but it was a walk. Right, I'm gonna go and now check at the shops that I was at yesterday and ask. Pointless, I know, but I need to go anyway. I'm back, no luck. Nobody's handed it in to the police. It's now reported to the police, which is something you have to do. Anyway, I know I look awful because my head is thumping. And I know it's just an item. It can be replaced. I know all of that, but I can't help the way I feel just now. That's just how I feel. I keep looking at myself in the monitor and I can't believe I'm talking to the camera like this. I just feel so stressed. Anyway, I'm walking about the whole time checking. I'm doing nothing. I'm kind of going from room. I was outside putting washing and I just keep checking everything all the time. I keep checking. So I'm going to sit down and edit because it's the only thing that's going to take my mind off it, because I'm going round in circles basically and I've given myself a headache. I had that horrible feeling in your tummy feeling as well. So yeah, I thought I'm going to go and edit because it's the only thing that's going to take my mind off it. And I'm not going to go to the gym because I'll not enjoy it because I'll be thinking about it the whole time. And again, going to the gym on a Thursday night is really stressful in itself because of the times. Hopefully tomorrow I'll not get to the gym because of my because I've got my granddaughter. Hopefully I'll get there on Saturday. My head, and I don't take tablets either. I don't know if I've said this in my vlogs, but I tend not to take painkillers unless the pain is unbearable. That's the only time I will take a tablet because I don't like taking tablets. It's all to do with dementia and things like that. I just don't like to take tablets, and because I like to take a glass of wine, I like to kind of, you know, keep my liver dealing just with the wine as opposed to wine, tablets and everything else. So can't even believe I'm saying this. Right, I'm going to sit and edit so I can kind of focus on something else other than the bracelet. So gutted. Anyway, right, let's edit. And I think I'm going to have to go and get my colour done tomorrow because look, but it's probably because I've got it pulled back so tightly. Maybe that's what's giving me a headache, because I've got my hair pulled back so tight. Oh man. Anyway, that's life.